This market is designed to play with your emotions through manipulation. Now, today I want to talk about the weekly close, right? Because it's Monday where I'm at. We had our weekly close, and I'm still seeing some things concerning on the chart that I think that I needed to share with a lot of people that are going to ape into this pump, right? And this is why I personally wouldn't ape into this pump. You, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, you're probably better off waiting for another correction because a lot of these tokens are pumping off a catalyst, right? And the catalyst was the crypto strategic reserve. We just don't know how much this will actually pump these meme coins. So what we have to do is we got to go look at the charts, right? We know we got the news. So now let's actually see how the market is reacting to the charts. Now, the first thing that kind of popped out at me is we could possibly get rejected here at the 25-day EMA on the daily chart, which is around 94,000. If we do get rejected here, then that means the downtrend on the daily could possibly continue. Now, the reason why this is so significant is because if we go to the weekly chart, you can see that this 93 area, this green line, right? It's really, really important that we stay above this green line. Soon as we start printing confirmation candles below this green line, this is Bitcoin, BTC, things can get ugly specifically from altcoins. The reason why this is concerning because this was our weekly close, right? We wicked all the way to 78 and we came in, we closed right here above our green line at about 94,000. Soon as the new week opened, we instantly dropped below the green line, which in my opinion is a sign of weakness in the market, right? So a lot of people, you're going to probably hear a lot of people tomorrow say how the market didn't really bounce off that news. If we were bullish, they should have, you know, the market should have made more what should have went higher off that news. You're going to hear a lot of that, right? Which in my opinion, if people are not satisfied for how this market reacted to the news, you might see more people selling off. And this is why I believe that you might have even more opportunity to buy your cryptos when they look like this. So a lot of people, what they're going to do is they're going to hop into Cardano up 60%. They're going to hop into XRP up 30%. They're going to buy these green candles because they see these cryptos pumping, right? And they're going to get dumped on. You know what I mean? They're going to get dumped on, right? This is what happens, right? The key is getting into these cryptos during corrections. Don't ape into these things now that you see a huge green candle and it's like, oh, it's up 60% up. This is the time to buy. It's not the time to buy. There's going to be a lot of people that's probably going to sell that's looking at the same thing I'm looking on the daily, which is a rejection off the 25-day EMA, which, by the way, is a very, very, very powerful magnet, as you can see here on the chart. So, with that being said, I just want to make it clear, guys, that we're not out the woods yet. March is, it's starting off pretty good. We had sort of like a V-shaped recovery, but at the end of the day, we didn't break the moving average yet, and we didn't break the neckline yet. This is Bitcoin. Now, we can also look at the same thing here on the altcoin market, right? Which is the total three. Taking a look at the total three. Altcoins look a little bit more stronger than BTC, but we know if BTC goes down, so will the altcoins. Altcoins did break the neckline. Altcoins did break the 25-day EMA on the daily, and altcoins did break the trend line, but no confirmation above the trend line, right? As you can see here, these would be confirmation candles. We don't necessarily have a confirmation candle yet above the trend line. This is the total three. This is the altcoin market, excluding Bitcoin and ETH. I think we need to look at ETH, right? We need to look at ETH on the daily and see how it's reacting to this news. Now, if the market comes out and opens up bullish, the stock market, crypto probably going to keep going up. Ethereum, on the other hand, is looks probably the worst out of all of them again on the daily. Didn't even reach the 25-day EMA to get rejected. Didn't even reach it. The ultimate RSI got rejected on the orange line. So just ETH is just still bearish on the daily, and you're gonna see a lot of people hyping up crypto, hyping up the altcoin season is back. Guys, we're not back yet. We're not back yet. I'm sorry to tell you that we are not back. And the fact that as soon as the new week opened, we instantly dumped under those moving averages in the trend line tells me we're not back yet. The market did react bullish to that news, but I don't think that's the catalyst that's going to take us into altcoin season. The catalyst that's going to take us into altcoin season will be the halting of quantitative tightening and the rumors or hint or that we could get some sort of quantitative easing, excuse me. I don't know why I say easing, but quantitative easing. So look, if you're aping, guys, just DCA in levels. You can DCA on the way up, you can DCA on the way down, but you don't gotta fully unload your whole clip in one DCA. So many people do that. They be like, "Oh, Millie is down. I'm just gonna buy, or it's up 60%. I'm just gonna put the whole clip in it." No, don't do that. Like if you going hot, if ADA burning your hands up so bad that you need to buy it, put $5 in it and then wait for it to dip. That way you got your exposure, you got your fix off, and when it dips, you can start DCing it for real because that's all it is. It's an addiction to gambling and FOMO, fear of missing out. So like I said, man, it really is just determined, how the what I want to go to the fear and greed index, how the macro turns out this month, right? FOMC meeting, the news we get, the fear and greed index dropped back to jump back to 39. So, and you can see 39 is also uh pivotal level, right? It can easily get rejected here off 39 and go back lower. So, just keep that in mind, guys, that just because you see a bounce, it does not mean that we're going straight into altcoin season. I'm seeing a lot of people really, really bullish. I see these traps, bear traps, but I also have seen bull traps. So just be cautious, meaning patiently DCA. If you're going to buy these dips, just patiently do it. Don't unload in one full clip. And don't get overly bullish if you're on the sidelines and start buying stuff up 60%, 70%. Buy on the dips if you're going to buy, right? Sell on the way up if you trying to get out the market, right? Or whatever you trying to do, right? That's whatever you trying to do. So I'm a little tired. I'm a little brain rot from chasing these memes and looking at the screen all day, guys. So I am a little bit tired, but that's pretty much all I got. Let's see if we can sustain this week. But I will tell you this: the week is starting off um, as if we were lacking momentum. Let me check one more thing before I go. Let's actually check like the stock market and stuff. Let's check the stock market before I go. Right. Stock market on the day looks bullish. Looks actually bullish. Stock market actually looks bullish. So this is actually a good thing. SPX is looking, man, this is like only up. It's back above the 25-day EMA. What else do we want to look at? Let's go to the XHB. Let's check that out. Home builders market on the daily. Still bearish, still bearish, still bearish. So if we get bearish job data, I mean the home builders market is looking like it's about to put in a head and shoulders pattern. So this move could saved us for short term, but I need to see more before I'm gonna say altcoin season or anything like that, right? Coinbase still looks a bit bearish on the weekly. You got a candle here below the 25-day EMA. It is holding the trend line, but it's bearish on the weekly. Daily still looks better bearish for Coinbase as well. So a little bit of mixed signals, right? The stock market. Yeah, let's see, Michael Saylor. MicroStrategy still looks a little bit bearish here. Price is trying to go up. Ultimate RSI still a bit bearish. We are under multiple Powerful moving averages here, and then we got a huge candle below the 25-day EMA on the weekly, bearish ultimate RSI. We'll just have to see how the this week, if this week's prints a confirmation candle. So there's a lot of things that we utilize within the stock market, um, that does have, that is kind of bearish, and then we got some things that's in the stock market that's still holding strong, right? This is what, Nvidia's below our moving averages, not as bearish as something like MicroStrategy, but still not showing a lot of strength here from Nvidia either. So I would be cautious, guys, before we start jumping around and hopping around and acting like this is just a full bull market, because we still got a lot. We still got to get above some critical moving averages. We still got to get that volume up. Um, I know people will be talking about the M2 chart, right? Crypto just bought in 300, and I know, but how far will we actually pump because of this news? And on the flip side, when the McRib is done at McDonald's, usually Bitcoin goes up 2x. That's crazy. But yeah, is the government, are these states, are these countries gonna pump our bags, guys? Who knows? Who knows, right? But let me know what y'all think, right? Because I know a lot of people are gonna talk about the M2, the global liquidity. At this point, I ran it, but a lot of people want to talk about this chart here and how some at some point Bitcoin, which is going down because it's lagging the global liquidity by 10 weeks, will start going back up because now the global liquidity is going back up. So, um, yes, still just the point of this video is it's late fucking night. My brain is bashed right now from looking at the screen, and we're still not out the woods yet. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one.